hello, how's it going? How's it going? How is it fucking going? Welcome to episode 38. 38 of Series None 69. 96. Series None. Hello, welcome, welcome, hello to absolutely nobody because there's no pre-stream, there's no bullshit. This is raw content. Today we're playing Asagao Academy. That game that like that normal boots game. So that's fun. Gonna play for like an hour, bit more, bit less. Depends on how much I can handle and how much I want to read, really. But without any further bullshit and nonsense, let's get right into the news. That is not what I want to capture. I just want to capture the thing. Please. There it is. Let's go. We captured the thing. This shit loud as fuck. This shit loud as I can't hear anything. I'm going deaf. I'm dying. Alright, thank you. I can tolerate that. Look at all these random assholes. Who are these dudes? Who the fuck are these dudes? I'm not reading this shit. Alright, it's Gerard, it's the guy. I don't know who that is. He doesn't exist. Hey, it's the guy. I don't know who that is. I don't know who those guys are either. That's not a real person, it's a fake individual. Wow, dude, they're skinny. Such fan service. Bitch, the fuck are you cooking? That's sexual assault. You can't do that. You know what? Turn this shit. I agree. No. What does that mean? Is it like I don't know these dudes. I don't know these. Is that Jovenshire? No idea who these dudes are. They don't exist. Is that all? That was an epic fucking intro, dude. Holy shit. Very fucking epic.
Asagao Academy, Normal Boots Club.
Now, before the game rudely fucking interrupted me with its stupid fucking music, I'm drinking an iced tea, bit of milk, bit of cream, and some chili flakes, actually. Some dried chili flakes on top of it, just to add a little kick to it. It's pretty good. It's low res as fuck, goddamn. I can see the pixels. Voice acting? Nope. The train made its way along the gentle curve of the coast of Japan, whisking me further and further from home. Across me sat a boy, a face half buried in a newspaper. He was deeply entranced by whatever article he was reading and hadn't spoken a single word to me, even when I asked if I could join him in the last compartment with any available space. He shrugged, nodded, and adjusted his newspaper without even making eye contact. It's been almost an hour, in fact. I think he hasn't looked at me. Devoid of conversation, I took instead to counting the buttons on the pretentiously lush carmine seat cushions. 1, 2, 3, 21, 22, and so forth, over and over. Now and again, I turned to look out the window where the trees were blurring by. Sometimes a smeared green would break and reveal the quiet blue of the proper noun type capitalization. Capitalization. Sea of Japan. I don't think it's called that. I don't think it's a Sea of Japan. I think it's just the Atlantic or Pacific. It's either side, I feel. It's kind of a fucking island, but whatever. Eventually, this rapidly made my stomach churn, and I went back to counting the buttons on the seat cushions. 1, 2, 3, The train compartment shuddered around us. My eyes wandered to the boy in his jacket. It wasn't the school-issued blue that I had seen the other students on the train were wearing. Instead, it was a green, varsity-like jacket with an embroidered patch poorly sewn on front. That was actually a pro Jared. So, wait. So, you're the first year then? He folded his newspaper neatly, set it in his lap, and looked at me with a half-interested gaze. Did he just catch me staring? Now that the paper was gone, I saw his face. He watched me through heavy-lidded eyes. His hair was immaculately groomed, his teeth straight and blindingly bright. There was something about him, the way the light hit him, that made him look like he was almost sparkling? Me? That audio. He glanced around the compartment, empty besides us, and laughed. Oh no, I'm not a first year. I'm a third year. The train began to slow, metal wheels groaning against the metal tracks. The sudden shift threatened to rob me whatever was left of my stomach, but I closed my eyes and took a deep breath, willing myself to keep it together. What kind of impression would I leave, puking on a student before I even arrived at the academy? The boy frowned. I picked at him my cotton skirt. That's not possible. That's not possible. I've never seen you before. It took me a moment of mouth fishing to find the response. It's because I'm a transfer student? He laughed again. A transfer student, huh? You don't get many of those. I removed my acceptance letter from my front pocket of my uniform. My paper, heavyweight, off-white, had accumulated creases from my reading and rereading it as the words might have changed since the last time I read it. The boy took it, studied it, and handed it back to me.
I'll see you around.
Well then, Hana, I suppose I'll be seeing you around. He smiled at me as he picked up the suitcase lying next to him. That's pretty good. By the time I hiccuped the response, he was already gone from the compartment. Bitch, speak to him. Speak to it, homie. Come on. I stared out into the empty hallway of the train. It was then that I realized that he, having gotten it from my acceptance letter, knew my name and I never got his. This is real fucking boring. The train settled at the station, and I filed out with the rest of the uniformed students. Or was I uninformed? I don't know. It was early April, and the last frost of winter had come and gone. I feel like winter is... I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm stupid. The trees were already green, their leaves shivering and the occasional gust weaving through them. The air was mild, only a few clouds hanging in the sky. You know, I'm adding a reading aloud tag. I'm reading aloud, it's like fuck. I'm reading the fuck aloud. That's what I thought. Furry, Kuwait, Jewish, English, reading aloud, adventure game. I walked along the road with a swarm of blue-jacketed bodies, looking at the little groups breaking off from the crowd. Everyone was buzzing so animatedly around me. I held my suitcase tight in my sweaty hands. It was leather-bound with more than anything I contained. It wasn't so far to the school, and I was, for maybe the first time in my life, thankful that I owned what didn't amount to much. My school-issued black Oxford click, click, click on the pavement. I walked and walked over. In my mind, so many nights I lay awake, imagining what it'd be like to walk from the train station to Asagao Academy for the first time. My new start. I always imagined that everything would change for me on this walk. That somehow, everything would be magically different. But as I looked around, I realized that nothing changed. I hadn't changed. By the time I reached the massive gate to the academy, I forgot all about the disappointment slouching in the back of my throat. It's just Eminem now. The school, framed by the gate's twisting black metal, was just as beautiful as the glossy photographs I saw in pamphlets. This was it. Asagao Academy. I glanced around. The swarm of students gathered around the gate. Beyond it, tiny blue people bounced around the academy's main building. A girl pressed a button to one side of the gate, and the excitement in the air was almost palpable. A few moments later, the black gate with great effort creaked outwards and cleared the pathway. As the rest of the group shifted into motion, I followed along, a sheep in the herd. My stomach tied itself into knots. The crowd split off in the different directions. For a moment, I panicked. A tired-looking man with gray and hair caught out for the first sees a cluster of fresh-faced students gathering around him. Hey, look at that girl. I turned. A few feet away, a small group of students were pointing at me and snickering. Pink hair? Are you kidding me? He's British now. He's British and posh. How desperate can you get? Heart-shamed crawled along my neck. I attached myself to a group of girls, following a few steps behind them. Bro, just fuck them up. What are they gonna do to you? Punch? It's private school. Hate this character. I can't beat up dudes. What the fuck? There's no combat system. This game sucks. There's no turn-based combat? Come on. I've played furry games with better combat than this. Hold on. I'm gonna go watch a Violet Myers stream. If you know what that name means, you better not. And she's watching anime. What the fuck? This place sucks. I hate Twitch. I hate this website. Oh, I think it's done. I think the stream's done. Alright. Shout out to Violet Myers for holding it down. Shout out to Violet Myers and her amazing professional work, if you know what I'm saying. Twitch fucking sucks. I love it. And take a sip. In the distance, cicadas hummed in time to my shoes crunching against the gravel. My hair. It wasn't my fault that my hair looked like this. Luckily, I found myself in the girls' dormitory. A large sign on the lawn reading Primrose House. The building dwarfed me in size and sheer intimidation. It's a building. Are you taller than most buildings? Is that how life works? That's not how life works. Is that how life works? That's not how life works. Come on. You know that's not how life works. Come on. You know. That's my soul. My soul, it's empty. My soul is empty and full of white girls. It's not. There's nothing there. I'm fucking shallow. I'm just a talking fucking head. How many students did Asagao have? You probably should check the fucking school website, you dumb piece of shit. As I approached the building, a red-headed girl lingering nearby caught my attention. Lesbian? Is there a lesbian around? Can I do that? Better be able to. I looked away, and then I looked back. She was staring at me. She walked over.
Oh, you must be my roommate!
I eyed her warily. She was smiling and bouncing in a way that suggested her views on life were akin to a perpetual bouncy castle.
What?
You didn't say what, you said me. You said me in this voice.
Bingo.
Of course, you silly. Wait. I can't do her voice. Of course, you silly. Let me guess. Room 325? I thought back to the paper I received the month prior with a list of all the supplies I needed for the year and my dorm arrangements. Yeah, that's right. She laughed, but I couldn't figure out why it was what was so funny. Was she laughing at me? When I found out my roommate was a transfer student, I knew you were going to be a total main character. Hey, 15 minutes in. Only need to I fucking guess 45 more. I hate visual novels, they suck. They aren't good. They aren't fun. I'm not that lonely in life. I'm sorry, what? A what?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw you outside the gate, I knew it was you. I mean, look at that hair. Yeah, she's a total lesbian. Also, it's Anna. It's Anna from the Fire Emblem series of games. She had to be making fun of me. I hadn't spent more than 5 minutes on campus and I was already being mocked. I don't want to play this neurotic ass pink haired bitch. I swear to. Can I play as Anna? I don't know what her name is. Can I play as Anna? I like Anna. Anna seems fun. She's having a fun time. Hana sucks. Hana's trash. Her name is Hana. Her name is not Cherry Blossom. It's not Sakura. But it's still very generic Japanese sounding name for a girl who moved to Japan just now. But whatever. My hands began to tremble. The fuck you gonna cry? Is there really something wrong with my hair? This bitch is gonna cry. I don't wanna play as Hana. She sucks. She's trash. Also, Hana means flower. I just remembered that. So it's the most generic possible. It's like being named Lily. It's like being named Lily. So Lily over here with her stupid fucking pink hair and her dumb red bow is gonna fucking cry. Bitch. Her face slackened from its amused smile to a more worried expression. Yeah, because you're about to cry and your hands are trembling. You weak-willed piece of shit. Then she began to laugh again.
Oh, no. It's great. I'm sorry.
That sounded sarcastic. Jesus Christ.
We're getting off on the wrong foot, aren't we? Oh, God.
This voice actor had so much time in the studio. I'm glad she's here.
I'm Mai Sasaki. You must
Mai Sasaki? I thought you moved to Japan. Or are you native? Are you Japan? Are you just Japanese, I guess? So wait, we're making fun of her for having pink hair, but we in Japan and there's redhead girls here? This American girl named Mai Sasaki. And then there's a dude named Jared walking around. Jared's in and there's a black dude somewhere. I'm just sitting here. I bowed my head. Why the fuck you bowing? You're not Japanese.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you, Mai. All your school books are waiting for you. You're waiting in our room with your welcome letter, and I read the envelope. Why did you read the envelope? What the fuck's wrong? That's a crime. It's a federal crime. I hope you're not mad. Mai started walking towards the front door. The dorm's front doors. I followed behind like a lost puppy. Did you check out the front desk already? No, I didn't. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to do that. Good. They'll offer to have a staff member give you a tour of the campus, but I can show you around. We don't get many transfer students in the year 3, you know? Oh, is that your only bag? Just the one? I'm glad I bought an extra bag of stuff to decorate our room already. I started already if you don't mind. Just whatever, Mai. But I did wait to string the lights. I thought we could do it together, you know? Where's the mandala? She spoke quickly, the words bubbling from her mouth. It gave me no time to answer till the end of her monologue. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. She held... What the... Okay, then. Oh, I'm going backwards. Oh, no. What the fuck did I just do? Did I rewind? I rewound. Whatever. She held the front door open for me and I hurried inside. Girls filled up the hallway, howling greetings and exchanging vague niceties that were more often than not, "How was your break? Look how tan you got." It seemed like everyone knew each other, except for me. Wait for it. Aw, come on. I followed Maya. She led me through the maze of students and up 2 flights of stairs. Each dorm looked the same as the last. Narrow white doors lining both sides of pale pink walls. Gold thin numbers attached to the front of each. The numbers rising as we climbed. You're not missing anything with the campus tour, I promise. Mr. Saitomo does them every year, and he's like totally dull. He just drags you around the entire campus and talks in that weird squeaky voice. I forgot her voice already. I don't care. I'll tell you everything you need to. I'll tell you everything you need to know. I smiled, trying to let this calm my nerves. Thanks. We headed down a flight of stair hallway on the 3rd floor. My stopped us in front of a door named 325. Here we are. Wait, that's definitely not her voice. Here we are. A faint smell of potpourri wafted through the room. The walls, like the hallway, were a soft, powdery pink. My already defaced with a tapestry of posters, magazine cutouts, and photographs. Some of the photos were of cats, and most were of male models and rugged musicians. A bunk bed, 2 writing desks with wooden chairs, a small dresser, and a mirrored vanity. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I'm holding it. Were the only pieces of furniture in a tiny room. The top bunk was already covered by neatly tucked blankets and throw pillows of clashing patterns and colors. The bottom bunk had a single stiff-looking pillow and a thin cotton blanket. I was gonna say cotton thin. I don't know why. That I didn't need to touch to know it was horribly itchy. Why is this paper so sticky? What the fuck? I'm distracted now. I don't care. I must have grimaced because Mai quickly smiled at me. Jesus Christ. I brought way too many pillows and blankets. I always overpack. I went to Italy over break and Mom got really mad at me because I brought 5 bags, but we were only there for a week. She laughed and pulled out several blankets from her bunk and rearranged them neatly on mine. Wow, what a nice person. A sudden twinge of guilt and embarrassment hit me.
Perfection.
There, that's much better. Is that her horny face? What the fuck is that? Thanks, Mai. I placed my suitcase on the bottom bunk and began to unpack its contents. Several changes of clothing, pens, pencils, empty notebooks, a few photographs of my father, dilapidated stuffed rabbit, an old portable radio, and a small black box. Mai opened the curtains and the sunlight poured in. So, where you from? I slid the now empty suitcase under the bottom bunk. About 2 hours north from here. It's a small town called Amarisu. You probably haven't heard of it. My voice is fucked. I sit the stuffed rabbit, Mr. Bunny, on my bed beside a purple and teal throw pillow. Oh, did you go to a different boarding school or? No, I went to public school down the street from my house.
Really?
Public school? What was that like? Were the students mean? Did you have a lot of friends? I always went to a private school. My parents work a lot. My dad goes... Shout out to my Jewish phrase out there for holding it down. You know what's up? And my dad goes overseas, so I think they stuck me there for convenience. Oh, this is absolutely my voice. Oh, hey, what's that? I removed an ornately patterned origami crane from the back of the black box and was setting it on the unclaimed writing desk. I fucking can't do this anymore. It's so tiresome already. Only 30 minutes left, let's go. Oh, this my mother made for me a long time ago. I set it beside a stack of...
That was based.
Nice notification, let's go. I set it beside a stack of thick textbooks and I assumed were provided for me.
Aww.
Wow, it's so pretty. I've never seen paper like this before. Oh yeah, the lights. Let me get them. Please just let me talk to YouTubers. I don't want to be doing this for so long. Mai went to her own desk, opened the drawer, and pulled out a long, tangled string of fairy lights. Wow, there they are. You couldn't like put that on a different layer, just like, you know, like put it on after we're done? What the fuck? This is a scam. I thought these would look nice here. Wait, no shit. I thought these would look nice. Here, help me shoot them up. Listen, Maya, you're great. Shut the fuck up, please. She grabbed a container of push pins and pulled the wooden desk chair out and over to one wall. I did the same with my own. Together we pinned the lights around the perimeter of the room. Did you? Did you really? I don't think you did that. Did you write the text and then hire an artist, or did you just bad? You just bad? How was the training over here? Did you meet anyone? No, not really. I was in a compartment with some guy and...
What?
Some guy, huh? Was he cute? Oh, yeah, I guess. I don't really know. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't even get his name. Maya seemed disappointed for a moment and perked back up. Maya, the woman. How dare you? You fucking thought. You have to point him out to me if you see him again. No. My setup. I fucked up. Alright, we got it. Oh, okay. Once we finished stringing the lights and Mai climbed up from her chair and brushed her hands over together fucking triumphantly. Fuck it.
Yeah!
Done. Okay, now it's time for lunch. The food here is pretty good. There's this ramen place down the street from the campus that's like totally out of this world, but it's from the school and lets us have leave campus on weekends. You getting a shot? Jesus. Mai walked to the window. We could go today because of Sunday, but it's pretty nice, but I guess it is Sunday. Holy shit, they know. But I guess you might want to go to the caf since you just got here. We could... Wait, that's the wrong voice. She was suddenly interrupted by her schizophrenia. Oh my god. Mimi Santos totally just stood outside and fell on her face. I saw it. Oh, does that mean to laugh? Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh well, anyways, let's go eat. I'm totally starved. Fuck you, Mimi Santos. I guess. She led me out of the room before I even had the chance to respond. The cafeteria was buzzing with students excited for the new year. The only people as nervous as I felt were the tables of the skittish, wide-eyed first years. I stepped into line behind Mai. Taking an empty plastic tray, we shuffled through, asking for helpings from the sulky cafeteria workers when we passed, something that looked good. With full trays, Mai led me straight to a table in the back where a few students were already sitting. Mai sat down and I took a seat across from her. Hi, Mai, how was your break? She's not getting a voice. It was good. I went to Italy and Spain. Dad fell off a ski jump and broke his ankle.
Uh-huh.
It's better now, though. Oh. Well, that's nice. I expected to be introduced, but the girl turned back to a group of friends and Mai turned back to me. She began to assault our food with a fork and knife and tell me in a practically minute-by-minute account about her fleeting romance last summer with a boy she met on the beach and didn't go further than a few salty kisses. I sat back and let Mai talk. For the first time since arriving on campus, I felt like I was finally able to breathe. I picked up my Brussels sprouts and studied Mai as she spoke. The more she talked, the more I began to notice small details about her.
Well...
She had a high songbird voice.
What?
She was dynamic, her face twisting this way into exaggerated expressions when she spoke. She laughed often. I'm fucking trying to go for what's that dude's name? It's not Hugo Weaving. It's that dude, and he kind of talks like this sometimes, and you know what I'm saying? And then he kind of pauses, and it's like, I can't think of it. Huh. Very Jewish. Is it Randy Newman? It's I remember. Is it? It's a Woody Allen. I think it's Woody Allen. I think it might be Woody Allen that I'm thinking of. I think I'm trying to give like a Woody Allen kind of voice. She imitated people in wildly unflattering voices, seemingly unrelated to her actual opinion of them. But most notably, she talked a lot. I didn't find this particularly annoying as it filmed the silence, and she haughtily asked questions that required my full attention. Just as Mai was rounding off a shockingly detailed account of the time that she walked in on a older brother in the act of changing, a familiar flash of green caught my eye. I glanced over. Hey, that's him. Huh? Who? I leaned across the table to whisper, just in case he could hear me, though, over through the ambient chatter of the lunchroom. The boy from the train. That's him.
What?
Jared? Jared? Yeah, with the weird green jacket and swoopy hair. He just picked up his tray and was walking past us when something seemed to catch his eye. Oh, you. I looked up at him, suddenly realizing he was talking to me.
Hana,
Hana, I met you on the train. How are things settling down for you? Really well. I found my roommate and she's been helping me out. I gestured to Mai, who was thunderstruck. In fact, looking around, everyone was. People stopped even to turn and stare at Jared and me. My shoulders bunched around my neck. Well, if you ever need any help, I'll be around 30er, right? I nodded.
all right.
Some of my friends are in that year. Of course, wait, no, sorry, it's the wrong voice. Of course, they can't compare to me. But I'll give them the heads up to look out for you. He flashed a dazzling smile, then winked. It's the least I can do for such a cute girl. Alright, Jared, calm down. She's not one of your fans. I had to get a move on them. Had to do just one clean one. Well, I'll see you around. I watched the torrent of thoughts raging through my head as he took his seat next to a bunch of guys who were all wearing the same jacket. That's Jared. She tore her eyes away from him and looked at me.
He's so cute.
He's the most beautiful guy in school.
Oh, Jared.
I can't believe he just looked at me. I looked at Mai, her cheeks were glowing in an indecent pink. Why do they all wear those jackets? Aren't all the guys supposed to wear blue blazers as part of their uniform? You're wearing a blue blazer. Shut up. No, they're allowed to. You know Jared? That girl turned back around. She was looking at me with sudden interest. Did I know him? I only talked to him on the train for a few minutes. So not really. We weren't friends or anything. But looking around, Mai and this girl weren't the only ones interested. Everyone seemed to be listening in. They seemed so surprised when he talked to me. Maybe a little white lie couldn't hurt. I guess so. The girl looked me up and down as if she was inspecting a piece of furniture to purchase. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself earlier, did I? I'm Mimi. Oh, Mimi, you bitch. That's the dumbass who fell. Nice to meet you. Let's see what the mango does. That's That's pretty good. So how'd you meet Jared? Oh, come off it, Mimi. Jared's not interested. My and Mimi stared at each other for a few seconds, having some kind of silent mental battle. Then Mimi turned away and continued to eat. Sorry. It was clear that she was just trying to get in with you for her own agenda. So I cut her off. That's the wrong voice. Get in with me? Why? Well, you asked me about those guys in their jackets, right? Those are the normal Boots Club jackets. Wow, how cool. They're... What? Twitch just banned me? Am I banned on Twitch? I hope not. I don't think so. That's weird. Something happened. Some weird stuff happened. I'm not gonna tell you what happened though. I'm not gonna tell you. Oh my god, is that an Amaranth stream? Is that an Almighty Tevin stream? Holy shit. Is that an Edibot stream? Is that a The God stream? Is that V1 Seconds? Holy shit. Is that that Bronze Girl streaming? Wow, all these hype streamers. All these hype very cool streamers. Also, Varg Skeletor is streaming. Shout out to Joel. Is that Felix, whatever his last name is? What's XQC's last name? Felix Lafayette or something? Wait, no. Felix Lengyal. Yeah, there it is. Felix Lengyal. Felix, mon ami. What's normal Boots Club? That's a good question. It's a bunch of assholes. It's a club that we have here at school. It's like totally exclusive and full of only the coolest students. Oh, this guy has a receding hairline. That's mean. I'm sorry, but you can see this has a receding hairline. He does. Like he's not even. He doesn't look younger. It's just him. He's like 40. It's like a 20-year-old dude at high school. Why is he here? There's like 25-year-old dudes at high school, just hanging out with students. Why are they here? You cannot trust these individuals. Who was he looking at? Just nothing? He's looking here. He's looking here. He's looking here. Like in a really sussy manner, actually. Hold up. John is pissed. Also, I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know him. That's Gerard. I don't know him. I don't know him. That's Jared. That's PBG. That's John. Bunch of jobbers, if you ask me. Should have brought in Kadikarus, real talk. They get together and play video games or something. That's true, yeah. That one right there is John, known as John. His birth's name is John. Can I screenshot this, please? I just want to screenshot this right here. Why is he known as John Tron? John is also the president of the drama club here at school. Yeah, he is. Next to him is PBG. He and John funded the Normal Boots Club together. PBG is one of the best soccer players on our team. What's his real name? Ian? Call him Ian. His first name. His parents did not name him PBG. Call him by his real first name. Fuck. Then there's Gerard. People call him the completionist because he's obsessed with completing things. He has the biggest itty bitty kitty collection I've ever seen. He's called the completionist because he wants to fucking complete you. He wants to make sure you finish, I swear to God. That's why he has a big itty bitty kitty collection, you see? It makes sense now. Next to him is Jared, also known as Pro Jared. He's a model. That's it. Then there's Satchbag, but everyone calls him Satch. He's like crazy smart. That's it. Those guys over there are Nick, Paul, and Josh. They write a column in the school newspaper called Continue? Paul, the one standing up, is the student council president. Then that guy there on the end is Shane. He knows more about video games than anyone ever. What's his nickname? Doesn't have one. She exhaled his dreamy sigh into mashed potatoes. So, how would someone, join the Normal Boots Club? You don't choose the bootana, the boot. That was almost a Reichian slip. That was very close to being a really bad thing to say, and I would not mean it. But sometimes you say things and you don't want to. But like, can't change who you are, I guess. But it's not me. The boots choose you. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I agree. You have to be presented with the boots in order to join the club. And they're like super selective. What are the boots? The club has his boot statue. It's the one on the patches, but it's gold plated. It's their mascot, I guess. They do this weird initiation ritual with it. I don't trust that in the slightest. Ritual? I hear they film with candles and wear these totally creepy robes during initiation. This year two girl so that she saw it once and they were like chanting about around the boots and it sounded like they were talking backwards. But I don't believe her. And even if it's true, I don't care if they're a cult because they're all really hot. Well, that's how life works, I guess, sometimes. Do they have a lot of friends? Yeah, tons of friends. I'd say they're the most popular kids in school. I mean, everyone in the school totally looks up to them. I bet they can get any girl in school too. I don't think that's quite true, but okay. Or a boy for that matter. Alright then, fair enough. Hey, you gonna eat your cake? I shook my head and pushed a plastic tray across the table to her. For the remainder of lunch, I listened to Mai talk about Jared through mouthfuls of half-dissolved frosting. Welcome to the stream. Oh hey, I don't do this for too long. Back at the dorm, I sorted through the pile of textbooks the school left for me. It's like an hour-long intro. Let me talk to a dude. Jesus Christ, bro. That's what I came here for. I'm reading about textbooks. My radio was playing a poppy tune, equal parts music to static. Wow. My fervently fervently scribbled in a textbook at a desk, hunched over it with a strikingly poor posture. Hey, Mai. She didn't bother to look up. Am I supposed to have a textbook for History 309? She said, fair enough. She shuffled through the papers on a desk before producing a thick textbook. A demure man in a powdered ring wig frowned at me from the cover. Yeah, this one. I sighed. I don't have that one. The school must have missed it. Mai shrugged and set a textbook on the pile. They have a bunch in the library. You can check one out. Where's the library? Mai riffled through her notebook and wrote something down. Is riffled a word? She tore the page out and handed me a crudely drawn map. Oh, okay, well, I'll be back in a little bit. It took me at least 20 minutes to find the library. By the time I realized I was holding the map upside down, the sun was setting. Wow, dude, interesting. The library was much larger than I expected. The walls lined from floor to ceiling with books of all sizes on rough wooden shelves. Intimidated, I headed for the front desk. A recognizably green and gray jacket was behind the counter. Normal boots. I briefly considered running away.
Hey,
Can I help you? It's me, there I am. They put me in the game. Too late. Yeah. The school forgot to give me one of my textbooks. I was told I can get it here. Which one is it? The History 309 textbook. He stepped behind the counter and motioned me to follow. We dodged between aisles in a comfortable silence. He seemed friendly enough, I should say some. What was his name again? Shane? Gerard? John? No, not John. Zach, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why'd you just say it like that? What's wrong with this kid? What's her condition? Jesus Christ. You just think a lot like that? This guy's horrified. Huh? Oh, you work here? Ugh, of course he worked here. He chuckled, dimples appearing on his cheeks. Yeah, I'm the librarian's assistant. It's my second year and I love it. I get to help people find books that speak to. His eyes twinkled like a kid's on Christmas. Your books are right down here. He stopped in a row of thick, dusty books. Was this all history? And pulled out a book with the book with the powder-wigged man on it I saw earlier. Fucking Christ, I'm gonna die. Thanks. He waved his hand. There was nothing. Do you need anything? Do you need help with anything else? I wanted to make a good impression on the Normal Blues Club, but I couldn't come up with anything. No, thanks.
pathetic.
You're welcome. As we headed back through the cavernous library, my unease immediately melted away. We weren't talking, but just being near him felt like being wrapped in a soft blanket. I resisted the urge to snuggle up to him. What the fuck? Calm down. You just met this dude. Jesus. Chill. We neared the front desk, stepping around a clump of studying students. As we passed, am I gonna trip? Is she gonna trip? She's gonna trip. One of them shifted. Something white flew past my face. A thick piece of triangular paper lay at my feet. I bent over and picked it up. It was surprisingly heavy. There was a quarter inside of it. If I wished the hair slower, it would hit me in the face. The students snickered, and I recognized the boys that made fun of my hair this morning among them. What? It's high school. My heart dropped as I scanned my memory for anything I might have done to offend them, but I came up with nothing. My hand started to shake. I hid it behind my back, trying to think of some way to defend myself. Why'd you do that? Yeah? What do you mean? We were just messing around. Are you suggesting we did it on purpose? I faltered. There was nothing I could say. I was outnumbered. They would twist my words around no matter how straightforward I was. No, sorry. One of the boys held his hand up for the paper. I inched closer to give it to him, angry at myself for being so compliant. I wish I were. A gentle warmth closed over my hand and took the paper from me. Satch examined the paper closely. I see what the problem is. Your aim would have been better if you cut the corners before you folded it. He placed the paper on the table. The boy looked at him in sheer awe. Be careful though. You almost hit her, and that would have been awful. My hands began to sweat as panic shifted through me, afraid of the response, but... Jeez, we're sorry. We'll be careful next time. Yeah, it was an accident. They apologized? Thanks, I appreciate it. I don't want to read this bullshit. He gave him a wide smile and continued down the aisles. I followed closely behind, my legs weak, palms were sweaty, there's vomit on my sweater already, mom's spaghetti, etc. Don't tell me they stopped because of him, simply because I was with him. I wanted to thank him, but my heart was pounding so hard I knew my voice would shake. We reached the front of the counter and he scanned the history book. My lips trembled as I willed myself to say something, anything to thank him. I hate Hana, she sucks. Get some self-confidence, girl. Jesus Christ, boo-boo. This is not cool. You know what? Just for a second, I want to just for 1 second, I intend to just, you pop up in the Brave browser real quick. I want to just, just for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let's go Furry Dance Competition 2017. Perfect. 2 hours of footage. Holy shit. Let's go. Let's not go. I don't want to go. I want to stay, but we're not staying here anymore. You don't get to stay. Just real quick.
Crowd, let's hear it one more time. You think we should get this show going?
No. Let's just, is that a 21 Pilot shirt? God damn it, of course it is. It's kind of boring, TBH. Yo, is that Ronnie? I love Ronnie. This Ronnie's goated. Ronnie's fucking goated. Shout out to Lazuli. Veteran dancer. Oh, that's production team, excuse me. Look at all these songs. Is there any song I don't care for any of these. Riff Raff. What the fuck? It's 2 hours, it's so much content. Do not twerk, I swear to God. What is this camera angle? Get out. No, I don't want this. Okay, 10 seconds. Alright, it feels good then. Let's go back to the start. It's always funny. Yeah, it's Ronnie, I already knew. It's literally always funny to watch furries dance. It's a great name. Watch this whole thing. I don't even care anymore. Is that Let's Side Bill? Is that a fedora? No, hold on. I didn't realize it. Are these custom furry fedoras? Are those like surgically attached to the head? I think it is. It's LSB. It's an LSB furry. Look at. Okay. Fuck this. That's just Light Side Bill. That is just Light Side Bill. It even has the hair. Oh, so this is like tall as fuck, real talk. Please. Fuck Electro Swing. Is that Rihanna? No. Whisper Banshee. Is that like an attack? Is that like a fucking... Is that a special attack? Is this a ballet? Is this a ballet furry? It sucks. How long was that? Oh my god, the gamer. I need like a full frontal version of this, please. I just need like, you know what? This could be a GIF. It's not gonna be a GIF. But I just want, I just want him walking in. Thank you. That's exactly the image I want. That's perfect. Let's get back into the bullshit. Back in the fat, you know what I'm saying? We're getting. Did you know? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, you did see some of that. Alright, cool. I think. I hope. I really fucking hope. I hope you didn't have to get cussed by me. I hope I didn't. I didn't want to cuck you. Okay, I didn't. Thank God. Alright, back to the bullshit. I already said this, fuck it. He tilted his head to the side. What books do you like to read? What books do you like to read? Oh, fiction? He chuckled. I just finished a good book. I think it'd be right up your alley if you don't. I think it'd be right up your alley if you don't mind me saying so. He reached under the counter and pulled out a thick green book and passed it to me. It's full of weed. It's a weed book. A man in black stood on the cover hugging a woman in real robes. Why is he in black? It's long, but one of my favorites. The Princess Betrothed. Wait, no, sorry. It's long, but one of my favorites. The Princess Betrothed. Betrothed. I know things can be tough transferring to a new school. If you're ever worried, just read this. It'll transport you 100 miles away in a second. Tears stung my eyes. I ducked my head.
Satch.
Thank you, Satch. For more than just the books. Wait. You're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I got your name.
My name is Hana Mizuno.
Hana Mizuno. Wow. Hana, Flower of the Rain? Wow, dude. Pretty cool, huh? Flower of the Water? I don't fucking care. Stupid name. Go fuck yourself. I'm done with this shit. I hate this. Let me know how you like the book. Wow. I will. It took like an hour to meet one of the dudes. I'm pissed. That couldn't have gone better. I think it could have, actually. Not only was Satch impossibly kind, but being around him felt easy, refreshing. Like being doused in the mist of a waterfall. Oh God, what was I thinking? My cheeks hot. I left the library, 2 surprisingly heavy books under one arm. I settled into bed, eager to get started with my new reading material, but Mai was sitting on her desk, carving a pencil idly into the pages of a notebook. Every few minutes, she released a long, drawn-out sigh as the lead of her pencil whined against the paper. I lowered my book and took the bait. Is something wrong, Mai? She let out another dreary sigh. I hope Jared notices me this year. Does Jared know you like him? This is a worse voice. It's getting terrible. Mai whirled around in feigned shock.
What?
I don't like Jared. Oh! I closed my book and set it aside, deciding to play along. Well, have you at least tried talking to him? No. I mean, I have before. Why don't you try again? She bobbed her head from side to side, considering this like it never crossed her mind before. Yeah. Maybe I could do that. Satisfied, I picked my book up. Have you ever had a boyfriend, Hana?
What?
Huh? Me? No. Never.
Really?
Never? Never. I bet you 10,000 yen that you'll meet a totally cute boy here and fall in love by the end of the school. Well, that's not her voice. By the end of the school year. You're crazy. I buried my face in the back of my book, barring my from any further discussion. Fall in love by the end of the year? If I was a betting kind of girl, I'd take that bet. You know, I won't take the bet that I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep reading this. Nope, not worth it. Not worth it. It's one thing. It's one thing to just read romance. It's another thing to have to do this. Is that a grand? Is that a low tier god stream? Hold on, real quick. Let's watch low tier god.
Save data messed up? Let's find out.
Let's listen to him. I don't want to watch this. It's a bad idea. Shit.
Me and the fellas need to talk business, so you're gonna
Look at
look
that.
your girlfriend.
Look at those tabs.
Hey, Maria, move your butt. Dumb broad does this every time.
I can't hear a fucking thing.
And here she is, the
Perfect.
one and only Queen of Sheba. What were you doing up there? Whatever it was, I bet it cost me money.
Well, you don't think I hang around for the
Oh, I can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
And keep your big mouth
I can
shut.
hear it.
Take the limo, but bring it back in one piece, you hear me? And watch her. She can be trouble.
Yeah.
Has it
I'm
been
sure you
buggy?
know Lapdog has everything about him. Isn't he big and strong?
I just
A fighter who's still
has it
chill
been
and gets some
buggy?
party
The
tricks.
way he says
He's
that,
at the rail
it's
station at the
perfect.
Chinatown waterfront, I think.
But you know, either way, I'm the guy, the dude, and the lad, and the motherfucker, and the fellas. So fellas, I'm coming at you with something else that's nothing. I'm coming at you with leaving. That's what I'm coming at you with. I'm coming at you with a negative. So, as they say en France, I bid thee adieu et au revoir for the next one, which will likely be kind of better because you know, right now I'm kind of not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of not feeling it. Just a little bit today. You know, I got some work ahead of me. I tend to do my work. I tend to do my work before it's due by a long shot. But you know, it increases a bit of the anxiety. But I want to continually and consistently put out my shit at least once every 2 weeks because I'm not that lazy. In all honesty, and you know, listen, all I'm saying is that you know what I'm saying? It's that month, that time of the year, you know, it's that month. And participating, you know, you get a lot more time. That's all I'm saying. You get a lot more time in late nights. Let's washing the hand sessions, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, stay safe, don't die, stay safe. Au revoir, bid the adieu, all that good stuff. Did someone kill somebody? Oh, and rest in peace, both of the Shadman. You will not be missed. And RIP Lotax. Smoking on that Lotax pack. Pack watch.